Like most of the people, I can say that I have slowed down myself due to procrastination in my life. Hi, dear friends. Today, I would like to share a business experience on procrastination. I remember once I had been struggling for a bank payment. I couldn't manage the situation as it was a period of total economic slowdown. That morning, to my surprise, I saw my neighbor standing outside of his house premise waiting for me. He stopped me to ask whether I need any money so that he can lend me. It was a surprise to hear that from him. Most of the days, while I leave and enter into my house premise, I see him sitting in his lobby and rolls a smile at me. That was the only relationship I had with him. Thankfully, I rejected his offer in the notion that he may be lending me a meager amount. But while I was driving towards my office, it appeared to my mind to accept his offer even if it is a small amount as situation demands. I drew back, met him to give my account details to him. After some time, I forgot about that. I was tensed and was toiling to arrange that amount because only an hour was left for the bank remittance. To my excitement, a message appeared showing a credit of an amount that was surplus of my need. I didn't try to know about the creditor, thinking that it might have come from one of my debtors. I was restored. I went home for lunch and took a nap. Meanwhile, bank manager called me to tell that my neighbor transferred an amount to my account after closing a premature deposit. He was curious to know about our relationship. I was stunned and felt bad of myself for underestimating my neighbor. Hastily called him and thanked for his succor. That incident left me sleepless that night. The next day morning, I went to his house for the first time ever. When he opened the door, before inviting me inside and without listening to me, he told me to repay back the amount as soon as possible. I was befuddled by his behavior. Then I was sitting restlessly in my office cabin. In the midst of account discussion, my cashier pivoted the discussion to yesterday's transaction from my neighbor. Then he revealed that his neighbor is his relative, and for a long time he used to discuss about my financial credibility, from which a trust was built about me. Even my neighbor was told about my financial problem I was facing. My staff didn't recommend for any financial assistance. In a month's time, things turned better. At times I remember about repaying him and had chances, but took it as granted and procrastinated. A year passed. He couldn't wait to ask that money for his daughter's higher education purpose. At that moment, I felt that I shouldn't have neglected to repay him before he was demanding. Now, I was compelled to pay back within a month. I tried my level best, but couldn't pay back in the proper time, but lately I did. He rejected to accept any financial charges even if I offered him. As a week passed, I felt that he deliberately avoided me, even looking unto me. That was haunting me, and I longed to build that relationship. The next day morning, I was impatiently waiting to see him in his lobby and rushed to him. He gently said that he felt bad to ask for that money. Even he had a Himalayan respect and love upon me. I admitted my irresponsible behavior. Then it was a happy moment of rebuilding our relationship. While I left his house, I felt the heaviness melted out of my heart. Dear friends, to conclude, that was a memorable day in my life as I took decision not to procrastinate, which I followed till date. If you like this video, please subscribe, share and comment as I love learning. I will be back soon with yet another business experience. Till then, stay safe and happy. Thank you for watching my video.
We the JOSECO don't do service as business, but we do business as service.